Hello everyone. If you are counting on a massive wave of Primogems to save your Zibai or Neuvillette pulls in Phase 2, you might want to sit down, because the math is looking a lot thinner than you think. This isn't just a small dip, it is a complete shift in how the rewards are being handed out, and if you don't plan for it now, you're going to hit a wall right when the banner you want finally arrives. The second phase of version 6.3 is officially around the corner, and while the excitement for Zibai and the return of the Hydro Dragon, Neuvillette, is at an all-time high, the actual payday for the second half of this update is surprisingly low. We are looking at a strict total that might shock some of you who are used to the massive rewards from the start of a patch. This matters because Phase 2 is usually where the emergency savings happen, but this time, the guaranteed income is more of a drip than a flood. By the end of this breakdown, you'll see exactly why the numbers look this way, how many pulls you can actually bank, and where the hidden Primogems are hiding if you're desperate to hit pity. But first, let's announce the winner of the previous video. The winner is Kanamisa. Congratulations. I hope the Welkin helps and that you win the 50-50 with Zibai. Remember, there's a Welkin Moon giveaway in every video. To participate, you just need to leave a comment with your UID, server, and your LD shop ID. If you haven't registered on the site yet, you can do it using my link in the description to get your ID. As for our monthly giveaway, just a reminder that we are now doing 2 packs of 3,280 Genesis crystals instead of the single large one. That way we get more winners. This monthly giveaway is specifically for those who register with my link and make any purchase. Even just a single Welkin Moon counts to get you in. It's also the perfect chance to use that double bonus reset if you haven't yet. The winners will be announced in the first few days of February. Want to get more out of your Genshin top-ups? You need to check out LD Shop. It's a platform developed by the LD Player Group where you can save up to 30% compared to in-game prices. It's 100% safe and reliable. All you need is your UID and server. No passwords required. Plus, if you register using my link, you'll get 2 exclusive coupons, 15% and 5% off. You can save up to $30. Check this out. The standard $100 pack is only $73 here, and you can even grab the Welkin for under $4. The double bonus reset works here too, so you'll get double crystals on your first top-up. And get this, if you spend over $80 in a month, you can claim a free Welkin Moon on their homepage. The process is instant. Pick your pack, enter your UID, and see the crystals hit your account in seconds. Stop overpaying for your pulls. Click the link in the description or pinned comment and start saving today. Let's get the scary part out of the way first. On paper, Phase 2 looks bad. If you are a free-to-play player, the strictly guaranteed income for the second half of 6.3 is only 3,915 Primogems. That is roughly 24 pulls. If you have a Welkin Moon active, that number bumps up to 5,805, or about 36 pulls. The way the calendar is set up this month is doing us no favors. To understand why this number feels so low, we have to look at what happened in Phase 1. Usually, a version update is balanced between the first and second halves. But in version 6.3, almost every major reset reward was front-loaded into Phase 1. Think about the 3 big ones: the Imaginarium Theater, the Paimon Shop reset, and the Stygian Onslaught. All 3 of those reset at the start of the version, or early enough that they belong to Phase 1. When those 3 sources are gone, the easy Primogems disappear. You aren't getting those free wishes from the shop in Phase 2. You aren't getting that 600 to 800 Primogem chunk from a fresh theater reset. All of that is already in the past. Even the massive freebies we usually associate with this time of year, like the 10 free intertwined fates from the login event, and the 1,600 Primogems delivered via in-game mail are Phase 1 rewards. Phase 2 is effectively left to stand on its own feet without those massive gift packages. It's like getting your whole monthly salary on the first day of the month. By the time the second week rolls around, your bank account looks empty even if you were paid well. So, where is that 3,915 coming from? It starts with the absolute basics, your daily commissions. Over the 21 days of the second half, you're looking at 1,260 Primogems. It's not glamorous, but it is the backbone of your savings. If you skip even a few days, that 24 pull total starts dropping into the teens very quickly. Then we have the Spiral Abyss. It resets once during this phase. If you can 36-star it, that's a clean 800 Primogems. Even if you struggle with the higher floors, please don't ignore it. Even clearing up to floor 11 gives you a significant chunk that helps bridge the gap. In a phase as dry as this one, every single floor matters. We also have the version 6.4 special program. This is the live stream that happens every Friday before a new patch, and it always gives us those 3 codes for 100 Primogems each. That's 300 guaranteed. I usually post these the second they go live so you don't have to go hunting for them. Along with that, we usually see at least one miscellaneous code worth about 60 Primogems pop up during the 3-week period. Small sources like character trials for Zibai and Neuvillette, web events, and those tiny check-in rewards add up to about 225 Primogems. Again, it's not much, but when your one pulls away from a 5-star, you'll be glad you did that 5-minute web event. The real meat of Phase 2 comes from the events. The main event, Lantern Rite, actually spans across both phases. Because a lot of the initial challenges and story beats happened in Phase 1, we are only counting what is left for the second half. That comes out to roughly 850 Primogems. This is also where you'll be finishing up the requirements for the free Yao Yao skin. Even if you don't use her, getting a free 4-star skin is a win, but the Primogems are the real prize here. Lantern Rite is always generous, but by the time we hit Phase 2, we are really just cleaning up the final stages and the epilogue of the festival. The second big event is the Moonlight Patrol exercise, which runs from February 9th to February 23rd. This one is worth 420 Primogems and is fully contained within Phase 2. It's a classic sub-event, quick, relatively easy, and a straight injection of currency into your Zibai or Neuvillette fund. Now, this is the part of the video where the math gets interesting. Everything I just mentioned adds up to that 3,915 number. But I know for a fact that many of you actually have way more than that waiting for you. First, the new map exploration. A full clear of the new 6.3 areas is worth about 1,850 Primogems. Now, if you are one of those insane players who 100%ed the entire map in the first 48 hours of the patch, then yes, this number is 0 for you. But for the average player who plays an hour or 2 a day, there is likely a massive chunk of this still sitting in chests and puzzles. Then there is the Luna Sigil offering system. If you've been collecting sigils but haven't turned them in yet, there are up to 950 Primogems waiting there. Add to that the main story quests, 910 total for the version, side quests, around 400, and achievements, around 290. If you haven't touched the new content and you're just logging in for dailies, your personal total for Phase 2 could actually be closer to 8,000 or 9,000 Primogems. But that requires work. You have to go out and find it. The 3,915 is what Hoyo gives you for just existing in the game. The rest is what you have to go and take. I'm curious, how many of you have actually 100%ed the map already? If you have, tell me in the comments because that level of grind is genuinely impressive and honestly a little scary. For the rest of us mortals, that map is our safety net for when Zibai refuses to come home early. With only 24 guaranteed pulls coming in, the who should I pull for question becomes a lot more stressful. Zibai is the new shiny unit, and early testing shows he has a very unique role that could change how we look at certain team compositions. She's flashy, she's new, and her animations are top tier. But then you have Neuvillette. Neuvillette is, even in 2026, a really good DPS. He is the definition of a comfort character. If your account struggles with the Abyss or high-difficulty combat events, Neuvillette is the I win button. He heals himself, he deals massive AoE damage, and he doesn't strictly need a complex team to function. If you only have those 24 pulls and you're at 0 pity, you are basically relying on a miracle. This is why checking your variable sources, the quests, the exploration, and the sigils is so important. You need to turn that 24 into 50 or 60 to have a real fighting chance. There is one more reason Phase 2 feels a bit quiet, and it's because of what is looming on the horizon. We are in 6.3 right now, but the rumors and confirmed roadmaps for 6.4 and beyond are starting to look legendary. We know Varka is coming. We know the anticipation for Nicole and Sandrone is reaching a breaking point. For many veteran players, the bad news of a low-income Phase 2 is actually a blessing in disguise. It's a forced saving period. If you don't desperately need a hydro carry like Neuvillette or a specialized unit like Zibai, this is the perfect time to just let those 3,915 Primogems sit. Think of it as a cool-down phase. The game is giving us a moment to breathe after the chaos of the Phase 1 rewards. To wrap everything up, yes, Phase 2 of 6.3 is lighter than usual. We are looking at 3,915 Primogems for F2P and 5,805 for Welkin users. The bad news isn't that the rewards are gone, it's just that they were given to us early in Phase 1. You've already spent the easy primos. Now you're relying on the steady drip of dailies, the final stages of Lantern Rite, and the Moonlight Patrol event. If you are short on pulls for Zibai or Neuvillette, your mission is clear. Go back to the map, clean up those sigils, finish those world quests, and hunt down those last few achievements. That is where your real Phase 2 income is hiding. It's going to be a tough 3 weeks if you're at 50-50 and low pity, but it's not impossible. Just stay on top of your dailies, don't miss the 6.4 livestream codes, and keep an eye out for any surprise web events. Good luck with your pulls, whether you're going for the new girl, the Dragon King, or staying strong for the future legends of 6.4. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more. Also, don't forget to leave your UID, server, and LD shop ID to enter the giveaway. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.